Welcome to Guess or Mess, the game show by PragerU Kids. I'm Noah, and in this show, if you answer a question fast and correctly, you avoid getting totally gross and messy. Joining us today, we've got James! And we've got Samuel! Before coming here, each of you read our PragerU Kids digital magazine about President James Polk from our website. Now, we're going to see how much of it you really remember. Here are your messes for today. Cottage cheese, pickle juice, dried crickets, mystery eggs, marshmallow tar and feathers, mud, chopped liver, silly string, baby food, and a pie in the face. Ew. Before we play, James K. Polk was the 11th President of the United States from 1845 to 1849. As president, he won the Mexican-American War and made America a powerful continental nation. The United States acquired 500,000 square acres of land, including California, Colorado, Wyoming, and most of the American Southwest. Polk promised to serve only one term as president, and he fulfilled that promise, leaving office in 1849. As of 2022, Polk is the only Speaker of the House, the top-ranking member of the House of Representatives, to serve as president. Are you ready to play the game? Yes! The youngest player goes first, which is James. Everybody get your hands in the bowl. Now, you're not allowed to take your hands out for the rest of the game. If you do, you lose a point.
Okay.
Question 1 goes to James. While James Polk was president, the United States went to war with which country? A, Canada, B, Mexico, C, Russia, or D, Cuba?
B, Mexico.
That is correct. It is Mexico. Americans wanted more land to settle and live on, and they weren't happy that much of the western part of North America was still owned by Mexico. Tensions between the two countries increased until the Mexican-American War broke out in April of 1846. James, you got the question right, which means your brother gets the mess. I think you should smell it.
No, I'm not
smell
gonna
it. You're not? It's really gross. Cottage cheese!
It smells like goats.
How does that feel?
Bad.
Bad? Yeah, it smells bad. Okay, question 2 goes to Samuel. Why was James Polk homeschooled by his mother and tutors?
James Polk was homeschooled by his mother and tutors because he was too sick to go to school.
That is correct. He was often sick and weak as a child. James spent much of his childhood sick in bed, which made it difficult for him to attend school. Thanks to his mother and tutors, though, he did well in his home studies, especially in reading, writing, and math. James gets the mess.
No, I don't want one. Yeah, Jimmy, you and Allie. Oh, yeah, I do.
The Garden of James. Question 3. Back to you, James. James Polk once held which government position that put him third in line to be president? A, Supreme Court Justice, B, Secretary of State, C, Speaker of the House of Representatives, or D, Vice President?
C, Speaker of the House of Representatives.
That is correct. He was the Speaker of the House of Representatives. The Speaker of the House plays a major role in Congress and is third in line to the presidency. If the president and the vice president are unable to fulfill their duties, the Speaker of the House becomes the President of the United States. So you got the question correct again, which means, I'm so sorry, Samuel. Baby food! I think you're a little too old for this.
Is it cold? No, it's warmer than this. It's better.
Question 4, back to Samuel. What does it mean to be a dark horse candidate, like James Polk was when he ran for president?
To be a dark horse candidate is to be a candidate that is not well known and surprises everybody by winning the presidency.
Wow, that is correct. It means that he wasn't very well known and surprised everyone when he won. When Polk ran for president in 1844, he had just lost 2 smaller elections in a row, and most people in America didn't know who he was. This made it very surprising when he won the election and became the first dark horse candidate to win the presidency. Guess what that means? No! Crickets. Look at the eyes and the wings. Oh, it smells too. Oh.
Yucky. That's too yucky. Please, no more.
Mother Earth hates you.
Earth hates. Gosh, can't believe I just touched that. What is that? That sound means it's time for a Patriot Pop Quiz. You each get a chance to answer a trivia question about America that was not in the James Polk digital magazine. The twist? You'll be blindfolded for your question and for your mess. Patriot Pop Quiz question number 1 goes to James. On Christmas night, 1776, General George Washington became famous for crossing which river with his troops in the middle of the night during the Revolutionary War? A, the Mississippi River, B, the Hudson River, C, the Delaware River, or D, the Ohio River?
C, the Delaware River.
That is correct. It was the Delaware River. So impressed that you knew that. General Washington and his army crossed the Delaware River to New Jersey and surprise attacked German soldiers who had been hired to fight for the British. This victory encouraged Americans to support the Revolutionary War. Samuel gets the mess.
What is the mess?
Any guesses?
The meat.
Beef liver.
Okay, just don't.
Oh!
Oh.
What? I wanted the beef liver.
Stinks.
You wanted it?
Yeah, I did.
You are crazy.
I'm gonna cover that up.
Patriot Pop Quiz question 2 goes to Samuel. What famous phrase do most Americans think that Paul Revere shouted on his midnight ride in 1775?
The British are coming?
That is correct! It is the British are coming. Fact. Most Americans like to say he shouted, "The British are coming," in classroom history lessons. But in reality, Paul Revere likely did not shout anything at all because it was a secret mission to warn people about the attack. Good job, Samuel. Which means...
What is it?
Wonder what this is. Any guesses?
Oh, is it what? Is it something bad?
Jimmy, I think it's the surprise eggs.
No! Oh, good. Hi, Joseph.
Jimmy, is there anything weird in them?
No, there's nothing.
You're so lucky.
Do I look cool?
You look like a piñata. Back to the digital magazine questions. Which American war hero became president of the United States and wanted his friend, James Polk, to be the president after him? A, John Adams, B, John Quincy Adams, C, Thomas Jefferson, or D, Andrew Jackson?
D, Andrew Jackson.
That is correct. It is Andrew Jackson. President Andrew Jackson was one of James Polk's close family friends. As the 1844 presidential election approached, Jackson felt that Polk was their best candidate for the Democrats to choose as their nominee. So they did. James Polk won the election. James, you answered correctly, which means your brother, Samuel, gets the mess.
It's shaving cream.
No. Want one more try?
It's whipped cream and feathers.
Marshmallow tar and feathers. I actually think that's yummy.
You get all the things that are yummy, and I get all the
You
things
think
that...
raw meat is yummy?
Yes, it is.
No. No.
You're gonna look like a chicken. About a little here. Oh.
No more.
Okay.
Eat it, James.
Oh,
no. I'm being feathered.
Chicken.
I'm being feathered.
Oh. Okay. Next question goes to Samuel. Which state was an independent nation before joining the United States while James Polk was president? A, Texas, B, California, C, Arizona, or D, New Mexico?
Texas.
That is correct. It is Texas. Texas used to be a part of Mexico, but it declared independence in the 1830s. President John Tyler tried to convince Texas to join the United States, and Polk continued this effort when he became president. Texas entered the Union by December of 1845. You know what that means? This one's the most fun for me.
That's
Is that
oil.
pickle juice?
It is pickle juice.
No, squirt them in my face.
Exactly.
Actually,
It's awful.
I actually wanted pickle juice.
Like you deserve!
It's actually...
Wait, should I spray one more time?
No!
One more time. Oh. Okay, question 7. Name 3 American states that were fully or partially added to the United States after America's victory in the Mexican-American War.
California, Arizona, Utah, Nevada.
Wow, those are all correct. All the states that would have been correct were Arizona, Colorado, California, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming. America won an impressive victory when the Mexican-American War ended in February of 1848. It gained 500,000 square miles of land, including all or part of Arizona, Colorado, California, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming. Good job, Samuel. What is this?
What is it?
Shake it up, shake it up.
Is it shaving
shake it up,
cream?
shake it up. I guess we'll find out.
Ah! Ah! Oh!
Oopsie! Get it until they're all done.
Is that it?
Now it's time for my personal favorite, the final question. Whoever gets this question wrong gets a pie in the face. Now, there's another twist. You must hit the buzzer in order to answer the question. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. After James Polk's presidency, which issue did Americans continue to argue about until the Civil War?
Slavery.
That is correct! It is slavery! During Polk's presidency, slavery existed in the southern United States. Some people wanted the new territories gained in the Mexican-American War to have slaves, while others disagreed. Americans continued to argue about slavery until the Civil War in the 1860s, until the North's victory ended slavery across the United States. My favorite part.
Ha ha ha. Chocolate! Oh, he's so lucky. Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
An extra chocolate. More. I need more.
This
Yay!
is the biggest pie I've ever made.
So yummy. It looks so yummy.
Sprinkle. Woo. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah! Here's what we learned. James K. Polk was the 11th President of the United States from 1845 to 1849. As president, Polk won the Mexican-American War and acquired land that is now California, Colorado, Wyoming, and most of the American Southwest. As of 2022, Polk is the only Speaker of the House, the top-ranking member of the House of Representatives, to serve as president. Here's the situation. We have a tie, which means you both will take turns naming United States presidents, and the first one who fails to answer in 3 seconds loses the game.
Ronald Reagan.
George Washington.
Abraham Lincoln.
Obama.
Donald Trump.
Hillary Clinton. No. Bill Clinton.
Samuel! The winner of our 5-point star and American flag trophy is, drumroll please, James!
Yeah!
Congratulations!
I was trying to say Bill Clinton.
Do you know what the red, white, and blue represent on our flag? Red stands for valor, courage, and readiness to fight for freedom. White is for innocence and purity, because we are independent and true to our ideals. Blue signifies justice and perseverance, and is a reminder that America must remain strong. Our flag is a worldwide symbol for freedom and belongs to all of us Americans, together as one through our differences. Did you boys have fun?
Yes!
Thank you for playing with us.
Thank you.
For being such great sports, both of you are going home today with gifts from our PragerU store. And we hope you learned something too. For more fun, visit PragerU.com/kids and enjoy all our digital magazines and shows. Now, shake hands. Don't get me dirty.
Fingers.
See you next time. Say bye. See you next time.
Thank you for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos free, please consider making a tax-deductible donation.